This video, I'm going to talk about my truck and some food from the Waffle House. They're bringing me my truck back. I can't believe it. The truck started having issues. It's a 2008 GMC Canyon. And it started having issues. It was stalling out on me. And I was putting better gas. I thought I had probably water in the fuel. I put this Lucas fuel injection cleaner in it. And then I rode down the road and it went from 75 to 55 to 45. Got off the exit and it quit on me. It wouldn't start. Battery's okay. And I said, well, maybe that stuff flushed the fuel pump. All the junk in there where it wouldn't work. And I did see some smoke. Well, I took it over there last Wednesday. So it's been 8 days. So finally, the mechanic called me and said, hey, I'm sorry. I can't get your motor to move. Because, it's a 2008, about 160,000 miles. So the engine's locked up. I said, you sure it ain't the fuel pump? Here I am asking the mechanic, and he's pretty good. He said, man, I'm a big boy, and I put a big old pry breaker on this thing and try to move it. And he said, it only moved like 1/4 inch. He said, your motor's locked up. And he said, that's beyond my shop. I said, okay. And he told me where he's going to leave it. I went over there earlier to talk to him. So I got the tow truck getting it now. So it costs $30 to tow it from here to the shop and $37.50 from there to here. They must have picked the longest route. So the guy called me, he's bringing it. He'll probably bring it while I'm on the phone. And I might call this people called Coharts, Cohart or something like that. They're the ones that got my 2006 Nissan. And they gave me about $1,600 or $1,800 for it. So maybe they'll give me some money for this one. Because the transmission went on that one. And they come and picked it up. Because a lot of people around here only give you like $600 for a car. So we'll see. So hopefully I can do it. And I've been holding on to a little 401k. So I don't know how much they're going to get me, but I might just bite the bullet and get a car and, stay with my wife as long as she's living. And then something happens to my wife, I'll probably go get a full-time job with 401k and build it back up. But you got to do what you got to do. Because the neighbors will drive by if you don't. See? Neighbors drive by. Yep. So, man. It's always something with cars. And a friend of ours told us that they had a car and they said the motor was going in it. That's the first one I've ever had a motor blow. Well, no, this second one. But it wasn't low on oil, so I thought it was okay. The first time I changed my oil in a 1979 Limited Buick, and it had like a 351 engine in it. And it had like 4 or 5 different filters going by Walmart, which one to choose. This is back in like 1990. I changed it out in the middle of a place where my granddad had some land, and they had a mud puddle. So I got under the mud puddle, changed it, and I did the valve cover gasket. But the valve cover gasket I did a good job on. But when I did the oil, I didn't put the right filter on. But it lasted long enough to where it went about 11 miles. And when I went back to look where I would come from, it was oil all over the ground. Like a little stream, big stream. And it made about 10 miles before it went. And I sold that car almost nothing to a mechanic. He bought it, probably for parts. But yeah, that was the first one I ever had. Now this one, I just put some Lucas fuel injection cleaner in there. And I thought, but trucks, trucks are a little bit harder they got more torque and all, so they tear up a lot easier. So we're looking at Toyota Camry is what I want to get. So I found the Toyota Camry book. I said it's a sign, and I hate to do it, but it ain't gonna do me no good just sitting there. So we'll just have to see if we can get it enough beside the taxes or something, you know, maybe something will come up. Somebody offered me to buy their car, $240,000, 2010 for $1,500, but it probably wouldn't last maybe 6 months, if that. And the bumper fell off and everything. So, you know, this car right here, I got my Nissan, my 2014 Nissan, and the transmission, transmission goes, whoa, you know, every now and then. And the guy told me you can't fix that. It's gonna be about $7,000. So, you know what I know. But there's no air in that joker. So my wife, it kills me too, but it about kills my wife. No air in it. So if we get a new car with air, we'll use that to chauffeur my wife around. And I can use this old beat up car to go back and forth to weekend job and just chill out. You know, got to get my class 3 physical renewed so I can still be eligible to drive. You got to do that. I got to do it once a year. So I got a little bit of blood pressure and all, but it'll be all right. Keep that active, and maybe I can drive one of these dump trucks around or something. I've been looking at this, working at home, doing this bookkeeping stuff, but I just can't get my head around it. You know, I'm playing on YouTube more, and then my wife, hey, I need you. Hey, I need you. I need you. Come here. I need this. Hey, I need you. You know, so that keeps you busy. Because I took her out to eat, got her medicine. She about died, took a nap, trying to figure out what to do. Guy told me about the car or the truck. I got to take her back to Waffle House. I ain't too hungry, but we'll eat something. We'll show the food probably on a separate video. You know, and I appreciate you guys watching. And it's going to be all right. But at least, you know, I was thinking, and you know, it's really rough now with the jobs and all. So if I go back to work, I don't want to work somewhere where it's a bunch of people aggravated by everybody. So we'll see. See if he's going to come here. Perfect timing. There's an app. They send you a little text and it has a location on it. So it showed the car, and then it says, did he pick up the car? Make sure he picked it up. You know, so I went to the location where I told him to pick it up, and then you see the little car going. So he was about halfway here when I come out, and he's calling me now. So let me ask this. And my poor little truck coming back home. Right here good? It'll be clear of the fence. Couldn't stay away long. My truck had to come back home. Poor little truck. Yeah, I'm gonna call Coharts. I think that's the name of them if they're still in business, and see if what they'll give me for it. This truck got hit by a deer 2021. I was going to work. Got hit by a deer on the driver's side.
I do.
Hash browns,
Yeah,
gravy,
say I do, and so I do.
tea,
This one. No.
Dr. Pepper, pork chops. What's some eggs? Look at it. Bacon.
You want cream?
Yeah, baby. And I need a fork because I give Jones mine. it.
A chicken bowl.
Him and Ashley got into it last day today.
Grits. Trying to eat an apple up here. Up here at the Waffle House. Got the chicken egg bowl. Yeah. Woohoo! Wife got the pork chops up here. And the grits. My beautiful wife, she ain't feeling too good today. We tried to get her some food.